What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shane, the one and only Hip Hopkins. We got a new album from Nas and Hit Boy, and we're going to be listening to Death Row East and Nobody featuring Miss Lauryn Hill.
I take a drag at the square, I feel anxious, bit dangerous, it's verbal appears. It's reflecting my perspective, fear, goggle and fear. Role model so hollow, shadow adolescents in the gaggle of them bitches. Road to the riches, still paved with the ditches. Get caught up in the hype, your career's for a night. Ain't these other niggas, cause these niggas is fake. They ain't popping shots, these niggas is popping shots. If I ain't at the shine, beat me up in a ride.
Yes, King's Disease 2, Nas and Hit Boy. These two decided, let's double back and make another one. And the first King's Disease came out last year on August 21st, and they almost came out exactly a year apart. This one coming out August 6th, and I really did enjoy the first one. Great beat selection. I love what Nas was talking about on there, and it's dope, you know, seeing Nas still putting out music at 50 years old, because, you know, I know Nas is well known in the hip hop world, but this new generation might not know who Nas is. They might not know what Illmatic is. They might not have ever heard of Ether. You know what I mean? So just Nas being able to put out King's Disease last year and King's Disease now, this new generation can at least get a taste of what Nas is talking about. And also Hit Boy, being able to get Nas for 2 albums is just dope. That's legendary. And Hit Boy is a great producer. He's made albums with Dom Kennedy, Benny the Butcher, and we all know him and Big Sean be cooking in the studio. They have some great songs together as too. So Hit Boy's gonna be around for a while. Like I said, getting Nas for 2 albums is crazy and legendary. And Hit Boy, he's really on his way. He's not letting up. He's not letting his foot off the gas. So the first King's Disease had 13 songs. This one has 15. And I've listened to a few already. I listened to The Pressure, Rare, and Brunch on Sundays featuring Blast. And salute to Blast, man. He's on a Nas album. He's really come up the last 2 years, man. Shout out to Blast, for real. But the songs I did hear, I would say Rare was probably my favorite. But all 3 songs were just different vibes. Rare has like 2 different beats on the same song. And I like the way Nas was flowing on there, man. It was really dope. So far, I really like the songs I've heard. The features, I saw Eminem and EPMD on here. I was like, whoa. He got A Boogie, like I said, Miss Lauryn Hill, Charlie Wilson, Blast, and Hit Boy is also featured on the song on here. So I'm definitely excited to hear the rest of this album, and I'm especially excited to hear this song with Lauryn Hill on here, because she don't put out music. She put out that one legendary classic album. You know, her and Nas also coming back together. They made a song, If I Ruled the World, classic. So, man, this is just crazy, even them being on another song together in 2021. So, enough talking, man. Let's get to this first one, Death Row East. Let's jump into it.
High on life, drunk off dark liquor, chicken eerie, like I threw on Thriller. Bitch, I'm a hard hitter, Rolex clocks and killers holding the order. I'm praying God delivers. I had runners with Suge, niggas would have been shook. At the height of the beef, they started Death Row East. Damn, I even saw they tease on some of my G's. Notorious label, the story was made in the streets. Let's talk about it. We the smartest, not the loudest, came about the project houses where they resort to violence. Hennessy bottles on the curb, little niggas trying to serve. Let's talk about it. Back when Jungle Toe pockets on, soon as we walk about this. Picket size outlaws outside the music hall. Bunch of ghetto superstars really down to lose it all. Both sides was thugging, but when you in my city, you know how we coming. Animals in the field and most of them clutching. When you live in this rugged, that cover repercussions.
Okay, so I like the beat. It's different, but it's unique. I like it. And Nas, he's talking about how, you know, his run-ins with Suge and Pac and how they started Death Row East right before Pac died, man. They were about to start Death Row East, and he talks about that whole situation and how it's really just crazy even looking back at that. He's just like, damn, like I even saw some of my G's rocking those tees, man. That's crazy. And Nas starts talking about, like, I come from the projects, from the dirt. Like, where you see Henny bottles on the curb, little niggas trying to serve. So like, I really come from that life. When I say something, I really mean it. And he's saying Jungle, his brother, told Pac, like, as soon as we walk up out of here, it's on. And it's like, he's just talking about how both sides was thugging, like, didn't care about losing at all, but would stand up for anything, no matter who it is or what's going on. They go stand up because that's just how they coming. But I really like how Nas is just reminiscing, man, about those scary, crazy times, man, back in the East-West Coast beef, man. So I really like this one. Let's jump back into it.
Let's talk about it. Cause when you got a story real as mine, you can't leave nothing out it. Take you back to 9-6 diamonds and Max 10s, looking through a fresh lens. Everything I knew now, wish I knew back then. Like it was only so much time left before Machiavelli the Don left. Booked the flight flying out west. We was trying to squash the whole shit in Vegas. No media to eat it up and leak it in the papers. Eric B, Big D, and Preem was affiliated. Peace to Edie, Napoleon, all the innovators. We had respect before we was ever some entertainers. See, Suge, he was a dangerous threat. MOB almost turned half of New York red. Brothers I grew up with, threw up they set. Some even had them death row chains hang off their necks.
Damn, so second verse, Nas is saying, when you got a story as real as mine, you can't leave anything out. And he talks about how in 9-6, he was going to fly out to Vegas to meet with Pac after the Tyson fight and stop this beef that the East Coast, West Coast had going on. But we all know what happened. And he's saying he wished he knew what he knows now back then. And thinking, oh, we got so much time to like fix this. But no, you don't know how much time you got. Time is really important, and that's something he wished he had knew back then, to just end the beef right there or not do something that could have continued it at that time. So I like how Nas is being real on this song, very vulnerable, just talking about issues that happened back then that some people might not know or he didn't talk about in an interview or whatever. So discussing it on wax, rapping about it, I think that's pretty dope. So overall, Death Row East, I like the storytelling on this, man. Just reminiscing about times back in the 90s when shit was just crazy. And yeah, man, Nas was good on this one. Death Row East, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 9 out of 10. I really fuck with this one. But next, we got Nobody featuring Miss Lauryn Hill. Let's jump into it.
One city, one country, one state. Some place to be nobody. Some place to be. Some place you wouldn't know, probably. If Chappelle moved to Ghana to find his peace, then I'm rolling where the service always roaming. I'm packing my bags and going. It's a challenge in that. It's a balancing act. Visit beautiful places, it's more out here than the trap. Houses in Long Island, they always found them. House in the South, a nigga barely got out. Sunny LA, remember calls with Dr. Dre. He told me, don't let the palm trees fool you, nigga, be safe. Me and my higher self, we often would speak. Somehow we lost the connection, might meet a Joshua tree. And it's been bothering me. Too many wavy women, gotta log out of IG. Can't be my age DMing, no kidding. It's hard to move like a civilian. I write the truth cause I live it, not like you musical niggas. We did it big and they biggest. They rather shoot than write tickets. What it feel like to go get it, what it feel like to go missing.
Okay, this beat just sounds peaceful. And there's like a little voice in the back just, ooh, like that's just beautiful. This beat is just peaceful. And Nas is saying one city, one country, one state, some place to be nobody. Some place where there's no problems. And he's saying where he can just get out of this limelight without being Nas, just go somewhere and just be normal. And he said if Chappelle moved to Ghana, then shit, I'm rolling too. Like, I'm not staying here, man, because there's just too many eyes on me here in the United States. So if I gotta go somewhere where nobody knows who I am, then I'm cool with that. And he's talking about how he's been to so many different places, man. Like, the trap is not the only place in the world, man. Get out of there and go visit the world, see what else is out here, man, because there's so many beautiful places. And just because it's a beautiful place, he says when he visits LA, Dre tells him, don't let the palm trees fool you. Be safe. Like, just because it's cool out here, still watch your back and your surroundings and everywhere you go. Said he can't even be on IG, gotta log out of there. It's hard to be a civilian. He said he writes down the truth because that's what he's living, unlike some of you other niggas. And he's saying, what is it like to just go missing? Like, just to get away from life, because it's just hard out here, man. Just, I just want to be nobody just for a little bit. So again, on this song, I feel like Nas is being vulnerable and just speaking about how he could just get away, just go missing for a little bit, get away from the limelight. And I don't blame him. I don't even know how that feels, but I don't even blame him for that. I really do like it so far. Like I said, peaceful, but let's jump back into it.
My dog bought a plane, said let's go to Paris. That's where baguettes are from, French bread that's long and narrow. I like the other definition, rectangular carrots. The concept of the song is rather esoteric. This girl said in Grenada we should go get married. Broke the meaning down of the Virgin Mary. And you got your own place. My favorite part of the night when you text me that you made it home safe. I'm contemplating at the home base how I'm used to breakfast in the ghetto sipping OJ. That's a picture right there, a moment in time before anybody wanted a photo of mine.
All my time is spent focused on my freedom now. Why would I join them when I know that I could beat them now? They put their words on me and they can eat them now. That's probably why they keep on telling me I'm needed now. They tried to box me out while taking what they want from me. I spent too many years living too uncomfortably, making room for people who didn't like the labor but wanted the spoils, greedy, selfish behavior. Now let me give it to you balanced and with clarity. I don't need to turn myself into a parody. I don't do the shit you do for popularity. They clearly didn't understand when I said I get out apparently. My awareness like Keanu in the Matrix. I'm saving souls and y'all complaining about my lateness. Now it's illegal for someone to walk in greatness. They want the same, but they don't take risks. Now the world will get to see its own reflection, and the anointed can pursue their own direction. And if you're wrong and you're too proud to hear correction, walk into the hole you dug yourself, fuck a projection.
Okay, Nas' second verse was cool and everything, but did y'all hear Lauryn Hill? Oh my goodness. She said my focus has been on freedom now. Why would I join them when I know I can beat them now? Why would I join a label when I could be independent? They put their words on me, but they can eat them now. They talk down on me. They talk shit about me. Eat that shit up now. What y'all got to say now? She's talking about all the years they try to box her out, all the people that were trying to live off her labor, that wanted to be spoiled, that were greedy, and just all the bullshit she was dealing with from just being Lauryn Hill. Off the most exciting time of her life, she can't even enjoy it. But Lauryn Hill is just talking her shit, man. But the part that made me laugh, she says, I'm out here saving souls and y'all complain about my lateness. I think she's talking about how she be showing up late to her own shows and people be complaining. But I thought that was just super funny. But yo, Lauryn Hill's presence on here is just amazing. She sounds great. She still has bars. She's rapping better than most of these niggas today. So you just love to hear it. You love to hear it, man. Nas, Lauryn Hill, nobody. I feel like a lot of celebrities can relate to this, of like getting out of that limelight and just wanting to go somewhere away from everything, trying to just be nobody with no problems. So I really like this song, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 9.5 out of 10. Yes, this was my favorite song out of the two. King's Disease 2 has sounded way better than the first one. I'm not even gonna front. I've only heard about 4 or 5 songs already, so man, this has sounded really good. I definitely need to tap into the rest of the album, man. Nas and Hit Boy did it again. Salute to Nas after almost 30 years in the game, still doing it. Hit Boy continuing to put out nothing but slappers. We appreciate y'all. Nas, Hit Boy, King's Disease 2, salute. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the songs. Did you like them? Did you not like them? Which one was your favorite? Let me know. Make sure you like the video, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, please. My name is Hip Hopkins. As always, be safe, and thank you for tuning in.